Healing is often portrayed as a perfect, upward climb. But in reality, it's a dance, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes, you'll feel like you're glowing with peace, and the next day, you may feel broken all over again. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human. Every tear, every smile, every breakdown is part of the process. True healing is like the ocean, waves rising and falling, yet always moving toward the shore of wholeness. When you expect a straight road, you become frustrated at every curve. But the curves are where you learn the most. Each setback carries a lesson your soul needs to grow stronger. Every pause is a chance to breathe and reflect. So, when you feel like you've fallen back, know this: you are still ahead of where you began. You are not broken. You are becoming. Society tells us healing should be quick, almost instant, like a broken bone that magically heals in weeks. But the wounds of the soul don't work that way. They take time. The pressure to appear okay can make you hide your pain, but that only delays your growth. Give yourself permission to be undone, to feel deeply, and to move at your own pace. Healing doesn't happen under deadlines. It happens in sacred moments when you allow yourself to breathe and be. You are not weak for still hurting after months or years. You are not behind. You are on your own sacred timeline. When others don't understand, remember, they are not walking your path. Let go of the need to explain your healing to anyone. You don't owe anyone a timeline for your peace. You only owe yourself honesty and patience. Think of healing as a spiral, not a straight road. You'll revisit old wounds, but each time from a higher perspective. What once broke you will no longer define you. Instead, it will teach you. This is growth, returning to the same place, but with a new strength and deeper wisdom. When you feel like you're repeating patterns, pause and look closely. You're not the same person you were before. You've grown in ways you can't yet see. The spiral path is a sign of progress, not failure. Each cycle gives you another layer of understanding. Healing isn't about erasing pain, it's about learning how to live with grace in the presence of what once hurt you. When you see the pattern, honor it. It's your soul's way of saying, there's still more beauty to discover here. There was once a woman who loved her garden. But one year, a storm destroyed everything, flowers, trees, all gone. She almost gave up. But after months of despair, she decided to plant again, little by little. At first, nothing grew. Days turned to weeks, weeks into months. Then, one morning, she saw the tiniest green sprout. Over time, the garden bloomed again, more vibrant than before. She realized something important: the storm didn't destroy her ability to grow, it only delayed her season of beauty. Your healing is the same. The storm may have taken everything, but it cannot take your power to plant again. Even when it feels hopeless, trust the unseen work happening beneath the surface. Life returns, love returns, and joy returns. Healing isn't about avoiding pain, it's about feeling it and allowing it to move through you. If you numb your sadness, you numb your joy too. Allow the waves of emotion. Cry when you need to. Laugh when you can. Both are medicine for the soul. There's strength in vulnerability, and freedom in honesty with yourself. You don't have to be positive all the time. You don't have to fake smiles just to keep others comfortable. Your feelings are valid, all of them, the messy, the beautiful, the hard. The moment you give yourself permission to feel everything, you begin to heal from the inside out. Remember, emotions are not enemies, they are guides. We live in a world that glorifies strength as being unbreakable. But real strength is being soft in a hard world. It's letting yourself fall apart and then choosing to rise again. You don't have to pretend to be okay when you're not. It's okay to rest. It's okay to ask for help. Strength isn't in hiding your scars, it's in showing them without shame. You are not weak because you need support. You are strong because you admit your humanity. True courage is not wearing a mask of perfection, it's standing in your truth, even when that truth is messy. So, take off the armor. You don't need to fight anymore. You need to feel, and that is bravery. Healing isn't about grand transformations overnight. It's in the small steps, the breath you take during anxiety, the walk you go for when your heart feels heavy, the smile you give a stranger. Every small act of self-love is a victory. When it feels like nothing is changing, remember that roots grow in silence before the flowers bloom. Your soul is growing even when you can't see it. So, celebrate the tiny wins, the day you got out of bed, the meal you cooked, the call you made. Those little acts are proof that your light is returning. Healing whispers, not shouts. Learn to listen. There was a man who had a cracked pot. Every day, he carried water in it, and half of it leaked out. He thought it was useless. But one day, he noticed flowers growing along the path where the water had dripped. What he thought was broken was actually giving life to something beautiful. That's you. Even in your brokenness, you are creating beauty. Your cracks don't make you worthless, they make you human, and they make you capable of love. Sometimes, the very things we see as flaws are what make the world more beautiful. You are not less because you are broken. You are more because you are real. Healing transforms you. You'll look back one day and realize you've become someone you once prayed to be. The pain that once consumed you will turn into wisdom. The nights that felt endless will lead you to dawn. You are not who you were, and that's beautiful. Healing doesn't make you perfect. It makes you real. And when you stand in the mirror years from now, you will see strength in your reflection, not because you never broke, but because you rose every time you did. That is the quiet power of healing. There's no finish line in healing. It's a lifelong process of loving yourself through every season. Some days you'll bloom, some days you'll shed, but in all of it, you are growing. So, don't rush. Don't compare. Your timeline is yours alone. You're exactly where you need to be. Healing isn't linear, but it's beautiful, because it's yours. When you stop fighting the process and start trusting it, you'll find peace. Your soul knows what it's doing. Let it guide you home.